The most painful DUI arrest ever caught on camera. Have you pondered what happens when a normal night out turns dangerous? What makes someone push the limits knowing the repercussions could be dire? In the most painful DUI arrest ever caught on camera, witness a series of bad decisions unfold. Which led to this stunning moment? Could it have been avoided? What does it reveal about the thin line between a pleasant night and a nightmare with the law? Prepare for a heartbreaking tale that shows the real-life consequences of a single foolish decision. Concerned about a situation that was going on in Ohio on May the 13th of 2023, a witness found themselves in the middle of a volatile situation. They reported an incident with an erratic blue Honda, whose reckless driving nearly resulted in a collision with a pole at a major crossroads. The Honda was said to have been driven in a dangerous manner. The witness's report portrayed a scene of turmoil and potential tragedy as the Honda moved through the traffic with an obvious disregard for safety. The pandemonium and potential disaster were caused by the Honda's maneuvering through the traffic. An uneasy feeling came over the witness as they saw the events play out in front of them. The odd movements of the blue Honda appeared to defy explanation as the vehicle came perilously near to colliding with a pole at the crossing. The witness's account presented a vivid picture of the unfolding drama, capturing the heart-thumping moments when it appeared like a catastrophe was almost about to occur. This occurrence serves as a useful reminder of how important it is to drive in a responsible and cautious manner while out on the roadways. It also underscores the necessity of watchful bystanders who are willing to come forward and report dangerous behavior, which contributes to the safety of everyone else who is on the road. Averting an accident that could have resulted in catastrophic injuries was made possible by the concern of one individual witness. This exemplifies the significant responsibility that community members play in preserving the safety of roadways.
Where are your shoes at?
I'm totally parked.
Okay, why don't you come over here, sit down on my bumper right there.
How am I in trouble if I'm totally parked?
Go sit down on the bumper there. I'm gonna check your eyes, okay? You wear any glasses or contact lenses?
I do.
Don't lean on this bumper, okay? Come forward.
No, she totally
No,
told
I don't want you to lean down. I want you to kind of go forward a little. Just like that. There you go.
You wear contacts? You have contacts in right now?
Yes.
Okay. Do me a favor, look at the top of the pen. With your eyes and your eyes only, do not move your head, okay? Follow with your eyes, okay? Keep your head straight. Keep your head straight.
I am.
Your head's tilted, keep it straight.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
A woman driver was found in what appeared to be a normal parking lot in the middle of the afternoon, across the street from a busy crossroads. There was no instant uproar as people proceeded on their way, oblivious to what was happening. The driver's car, a relatively unremarkable sedan, was strangely parked in the allotted area, with the engine turned off and the windows cracked open just a bit. The lone male behind the wheel caught observers' interest. The woman, dressed casually, gave off an impression of calm and composure as she stared into space. The bustle of city life continued outside the boundaries of her car, with the flashing lights of passing traffic producing reflections on the glass. As the minutes passed, people began to wonder why she had stopped talking. Was she a tourist taking a break from her travels, or a local enjoying a quick breather before returning to the bustle of the city? The parking lot, normally a place of transit, took on an air of mystery, suggesting untold tales and hidden agendas. As such, the scene played out like a tableau, a mundane yet mysterious snapshot of city life frozen in time in a single parking lot across from a busy junction.
All right, why don't we come over here? Or actually, go right over here. Yeah. Step over here. Or you can stay right here. Stand right here.
Totally parked. What is...
Okay, stand right here.
All right.
Are you willing to do this next test?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Are you going to follow? Are you going to do the test or no?
I just don't understand.
Well, I'm asking you a question. It's either yes or no. Are you going to do the test or no?
I will try.
Okay. Well, then follow my directions. Go back to the start of the line. While performing the test, you're going to keep your hands to your side. You're going to look at your feet while walking, and you're going to count your steps out loud. Do you understand?
No.
Okay.
You guys are making this way too complicated.
9 heel toe steps, man. That's all we're asking. Go ahead. Start the test, please.
The law enforcement officer was stationed on the shoulder of the road, and he directed the authoritative beam of his flashlight toward the vehicle that had been pulled over. He approached the driver's window and exchanged a few terse remarks while maintaining a composed manner throughout the interaction. Since he asked the driver to get out of the car, it was clear that he had been drinking since he smelled faintly of alcohol. The driver's slightly shaky walk was illuminated by the moonlight, which exposed the situation. The officer started the field sobriety testing with a tone that was authoritative and professional at the same time. He gave the driver the instruction to follow his finger as he moved it in a fluid back and forth motion. The driver's eyes appeared to dart around as if they were having trouble concentrating. The driver's lack of balance was exposed during the following challenge, which consisted of standing on one leg. The cop kept a tight eye on the suspect while also making mental notes of each shaky stride. Following the completion of the physical examinations, the officer had a brief talk with the driver, during which he inquired about the driver's use of alcohol earlier that evening. The voice of the driver was visibly slurred, and his words stuttered as they were spoken. The officer's years of experience allowed him to perfect his ability to recognize indicators of intoxication, such as sluggish responses, eyes that were wandering, and pauses in speech. After giving it one last look, the officer decided that there was sufficient evidence to move on with the investigation. He advised the driver that a breathalyzer test would be performed, which was an essential step in order to determine the driver's blood alcohol level. The interaction was handled in a professional manner throughout, but it was clear from the officer's approach that he was concerned for the driver's safety as well as the welfare of other people.
You to stop.
1002, I'm a fat girl, I can't do it.
You may begin the test.
This is so, like,
Okay.
you guys are,
All right.
You can't bring it back.
are you serious?
You're going to be under arrest for OVI.
Wow.
You've had way too much time.
Do you have anything on you?
Nope.
Any weapons, knives, needles, anything that's going to poke or stab me?
I wish I would.
Oh, okay, that's a threat. I like it. Thanks for that.
Get off my dude.
Nope. Just doing my job.
Yeah, sure you are.
Alright, come on.
I
my
was
job.
parked in a parking lot.
Okay.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, I'm going to get your shoes for you too once we put you in the
Yeah,
back of the
sure
seat,
you
okay?
are.
I am.
Really?
You ran right in, you walked right into the door.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, everything's video and auto recorded. What's that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is how you treat people that serve your country, right? Yeah. Yeah, you know, I didn't do anything wrong but sit in the goddamn parking lot.
Sit down. Sit down. Give me a spit hood now.
Yeah.
Give me a spit hood.
I don't know where it's at.
They're in a gun locker.
The gun locker?
Not a good idea. Now you just call yourself a felony.
The driver's persistent difficulties with testing and personal decisions culminated in a disturbing situation when they were detained for operating a vehicle while impaired. It has been an uphill battle for the individual to combat the strain of tests and examinations, which has manifested as a persistent difficulty that has harmed their confidence and mental well-being. The circumstances became more dire when the driver admitted to ingesting alcohol before operating their vehicle, which led to their arrest for operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. This revelation shone a light on the significance of their acts, as driving under the influence not only puts their own safety in jeopardy, but also puts the lives of others who are out on the road in danger. The driver was forced to face their challenges head-on, seek assistance, and make the necessary adjustments to their behavior after they were arrested, which underlined the necessity for them to do so. It became clear that the individual was having problems that went beyond the academic constraints that they were facing, suggesting that there may be underlying issues that need to be addressed and resolved. As the driver faces the possibility of facing legal repercussions as a result of the incident, this is a defining time for them to recognize the difficulties they face, reach out for assistance, and commit to making good changes in their life to ensure a safer and healthier future for themselves and those around them. A simple traffic check quickly turned into a heated confrontation between a driver and law authorities. After being pulled over for what seemed like a minor infringement at first, the driver became hostile and uncooperative. The officers tried to communicate with the driver to ease the situation, but the motorist's attitude only hardened. As the heated argument escalated, reinforcements were called in. The situation had escalated to the point where the driver had to be arrested. The driver's resistance to arrest needed the use of force to successfully place them in handcuffs. There was a wide variety of bystanders who watched the fight, with some even recording it on their phones.
Oh, you guys are so fight crime. So fight crime. Are you serious?
Sit her up. Sit up. I'm going to give you an opportunity to act like an adult. If you continue to fight, you're going to catch more felony charges. Do you understand me?
The motorist was eventually overpowered and handcuffed before being brought into a waiting police vehicle. The event highlights the difficulties police officers encounter on the job while trying to keep the public safe. The driver's actions may have far-reaching effects. Therefore, it's crucial that everyone involved in the incident comply with the law to avoid any potential harm. Law enforcement officials conducted a thorough check of the vehicle and discovered an empty beer can concealed between the seats. The can's distinguishing label had faded and crumpled due to moisture and general use. The aluminum exterior faintly reeked of the beverage that had formerly filled it. When the empty can was found, it made people wonder what the car's occupants had been up to recently. The carelessness with which it was discarded was suggested by its location. The officers took extra care to gather the can as prospective evidence because they knew it could shed light on the occupant's mental health. An apparently little item, the empty can, proved to be crucial in the investigation. Probable infractions, such as open container laws, were alluded to, and a probable setting for the occupant's actions was indicated. The police continued their investigation by paying close attention to every clue, knowing that even the smallest of information can provide light on what happened before the present moment. The motorist has found himself in a difficult legal scenario, having been charged with numerous offenses. They've been charged with multiple felonies in Ohio, including disorderly behavior, impeding government business, harassing an inmate, and driving while intoxicated for the 5th time. Because of the seriousness of the potential outcomes, including possible jail time and the revocation of their driver's license, this OVI accusation represents a turning point. The driver's run-in with the cops was quite the ordeal. A conflict with officials is implied by charges of disorderly conduct and obstruction of official business, while the harassment of an inmate suggests a more extensive legal entanglement. The 5th OVI charge, though, is the most concerning because of the potential consequences it could have. Drivers whose offenses are classified as felonies risk severe punishments, such as lengthy jail terms and the revocation of their driving rights. The driver's future is uncertain as judicial proceedings continue and a verdict is rendered. The accusation's potential consequences are substantial, providing as a sobering reminder of the seriousness of the situation. Thanks for watching. For more, kindly subscribe to our channel.